Ladies and gentlemen and everyone in between, welcome to the Star Relay Podcast, where we talk about
Punk International.
where we talk about ska punk international. Everybody, hey, what's up? Where we talk about all the important things in life, such as spooky, scary skeletons and the like. Listen, everybody. We have been getting on the ball finally with audio versions of these podcasts. So, Ryan, great job. Thank you so much, Ryan, for all the hard work that you're putting in, the dedication. So make sure you guys subscribe on your Apple Podcast and your Spotify's and all that shit. We just started a new series of the Late to Review. We just put out 3 albums that we reviewed, the best of the worst. We did the Gorillaz Demon Days and what was the other one that we did? What was the other album?
Polaris.
Thank you. Yeah.
The Death of Me.
Yes. So anyway, we just put that out, and we're going to be catching up with old episodes and new ones, so check that out. Interesting. Listen, we are joined today by a very special guest for the 3rd time, I think. Jessica! I think it's I know you've been on here at least once for a podcast. One time was a reaction.
It was Game Awards.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say one I was actually talking in, and the other one we were just watching a thing that I had no idea what was going on.
And then you guys did the Flying Raccoon suit. So I guess it wasn't really a podcast, but she's been on the channel before.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that technically was a Sorry Relay podcast. So that counts. That counts. Anyway, Jessica, hello. Jessica sings in my band, Flying Raccoon Suit. She's a very talented person, and she's one of my oldest and best friends. So thank you so much for coming on today. Ryan is very scary down there. I keep forgetting, and then I look at it. And of course, we're joined with Allie and D-Rock. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
Hello.
Sorry, my kid wants me to beat this level for him.
Sure. Is that Rayman in the background? I can't see.
Yeah.
Is it It's Rayman Legends, right?
Mm-hmm. It's one of the final levels where everything gets all pixelated.
Oh, those are the music levels and shit? Dude, those levels are amazing. Hello, Grid. Hello, Ska Punk International. Hello, Shaboinky Boink. Thank you guys so much for coming in. Hello, D-Rock. Hello, Jessica. All right.
Hi.
So let's get the nerves out here. We're going to be talking about some scary stories, some real stories, some fake stories. Jessica apparently has a lot of really creepy shit happen to her before, so we're going to get into that in a little bit. But first, Jessica, we have a foodie feud. Please bring to the table.
Play the clip.
The clip's playing. How can I play it? Oh, wow! That's impressive.
The other clip.
Oh, the other clip. You're right. You're right. Ryan prepared a bit. Okay, so we had to play that video before. Apparently.
Explain while I'm in the woods tonight.
Oh, I thought it was just creepy. No, okay.
No, I'm
you didn't.
homeless, you asshole.
I thought it was okay. All right, play the clip. Yeah. Oh, and yeah, loser has to leave town forever. Loser has to leave town forever. Everybody.
What a fucking
He's had it for about like a minute.
Oh no!
Oh
No! Ryan!
Ryan.
This was the worst fun I've ever had.
No!
Literally the worst fun I've ever had.
No!
Guys, I know Ryan's gonna look back at this, so can we get a little bit of love for Ryan in the chat right now?
Oh, man.
This asshole with the glasses, man. He knew what was happening.
I didn't. This is so stupid.
I really hope that there's a couple that's like yelling at him, telling him he needs to get out, that he's a disappointment.
At least he got his Bengals jersey. Oh, God. Giant fucking toothbrush. I didn't see an orb. That's creepy.
Goes to the color orange.
Is this an infomercial? Like, what's this? Yes. Jesus Christ.
What is happening?
So upset.
End. Jesus Christ. Is it going to be a question mark or some bullshit? Okay, thank God.
Wink. You were only supposed to take
Wait.
orange from everything, Kerley. You tiny-handed monster.
Walmart surveillance was very confused. That was beautiful. So, okay, was
That's amazing.
the scene that you're in was not a bit because it's scary?
I mean, it's both. I mean, this is where I live now. That's,
Because it's shaking
that's
and there's a
down there, that's my
fucking
neighbor.
poltergeist back there.
Right. She's very nice. She made me hot chocolate and cookies.
So stupid. I love you, Ryan. Jesus H Christ. What does the
But
H
this is where I
stand
live
for?
now. I don't think it has an actual thing it stands for. I think it's just H.
Stands for
Cannibal.
I don't think that's actually a thing. I don't think it's Jesus H Christ. We have a foodie feud. The clip was playing. That was oh, Dashy Pressure. I love it so much. Jessica, what is our foodie feud?
Well, okay. It's not really a feud. I mean, I get okay. I hate mayonnaise, like with a burning passion, and I think it should not exist. I find it absolutely repulsive. I think ranch is disgusting, but for some reason, people
gone
want to
too far.
put that shit on everything. And that's it. I hate mayonnaise, and also, I hate sweet tea.
Ryan's face. I'm gonna need I need a clip out of the facial expression. His eyes. God damn it. Jessica. Okay, so to preface this, I was like, Jessica, I need you to send in some hot food takes. I didn't expect her to just come in and fucking destroy us all. Ryan's dead now.
I mean, what else am I gonna do? I mean,
Like, okay, I get not liking mayonnaise, although I love mayonnaise. Like, I like it on sandwiches. I'll even put it on my red beans. I like it on eggs. I don't really like it on eggs. Egg sandwiches, actually, it's pretty good. But ranch you've gone too far with, because ranch is amazing on so many things. I won't say it's good on everything, but you got your pizza, you got your salads, you got your hot wings, you got your chicken nugs, and like chicken, any kind of chicken with ranch is delicious. Like
traumatized by ranch.
Ranch is
ripped Hydra. Hello, mayo and fries.
I'm with you. Fuck ranch. Come on.
That's
stop.
fucking
Fucking
weird.
asshole.
Okay, so one
Fuck
time,
ranch.
you know,
What the fuck is wrong with you people?
look, okay, I was a waitress at a sports bar for like a year and some months. And, you know, I had to make the ranch. And some maniac put the ranch on the very highest shelf of the walk-in. And so I walk in there and I try to like scoot it up with my fingers. I'm like, all right, little
spill
by
on your
little,
face?
come on. And it just goes right on top of my head.
Oh no.
All down my head, all down my whole entire body. And they call me buttermilk for like a month.
What's up, buttermilk?
Yeah.
Oh,
I have
no.
a similar story. I was at work. Were you there when we had like the mayo and ketchup dispensers that were in the back? I know D-Rock, you weren't, but Jessica, do you know?
No.
Do you? Okay, so you know how when you have like fountain machines and they've got the boxes in the back and it has wires like ran all the way through to the fountain machines and shit, right?
Yeah,
Well-
it's like the bags of ketchup instead of the bags of like soda.
Yeah.
like
so
where this is going.
there are just
Yeah,
giant bags of
McDonald's-
ketchup,
McDonald's has
mayo.
those.
Yeah, so it's really weird because it's ran from the back of the hallway, so they've got just lines of ketchup, mayo, mustard everywhere. It's really stupid. They don't have it anymore. But anyway, I'm the person who has to change this mayonnaise out this particular time. And so I don't know how to explain this other than like there's like a big ass bag of mayonnaise, right? And there's like a big old glass of mayonnaise. There's like this
Big
little
glass of beans.
lid thing. And I take off the lid. Generally, you take off the lid, you put the thing on, the hose is connected, you're good to glow. You're good to glow like mayo. But this time, I pulled the bag out of the box and the lid thing came out. And it just was like the most disgusting porn you've ever seen. There was just mayo flowing, whipped cream flowing like waterfalls all over my face and body. It was the most the most disgusting thing of all time. Like there was mayo on the floor, there was mayo on my penis, it was on my chest. There was so much mayo on me. And like I was mayo. It was ridiculous.
Why was it exposed for the mayonnaise to get on it?
No, it went through my pants and shirt. I'm trying to say mayo everywhere to the point to where it was like in my clothing. Dude, cleaning up that mess was a fucking Laurel and Hardy like Three Stooges show because like I don't know if you guys ever like put mayo on the floor, but it's slippery. So I'm over here like mopping this shit up like a fucking buffoon.
Curly, do you remember back when I worked there with you that time Miss Asia was walking with the armful of 20-ounce sodas? And one
Yes.
top first, and it hit the ground and rocketed up to the ceiling, but sprayed her in the face. It just went everywhere. It was amazing. Because right as it happened, I think Curly was walking through the door. It just was like,
Hey Curly, you remember that time you fell in the elevator?
Oh my god, that was so scary. That was so scary. The work elevator. I'm gonna come back to the mayo in just a second. Got to come back to the mayo. Always come back to mayo. I was in the elevator and it was storming and the power went out for like 4 seconds. And like I remember seeing the elevator say number like 9. The power went out and I just feel my stomach just go to my nipples. Like my stomach went up here, Ryan, all the way up here. And like the power came on and the lights came back on and I'm on floor 6 now. And I'm just like, I think I almost died. And I was in such a state of panic that I froze. So then I told, and here's the bullshit. Here's the fucking bullshit. I reported it like, hey, our elevator just dropped like 3 to 4 floors while I was on it when the power was out. And like, okay, sure. I'm like, no, seriously, run the tapes back. They ran the tapes back. And they're like, okay, we do see the numbers change, but you didn't do anything. And I'm like, I was scared. What was I supposed to do? Oh, the elevator, I'm going to die. No, I was like, I braced myself and was like shaking in fear and pain. I got off the elevator as quick as I could. This is some bullshit. So anyway, I'm stock full of mayonnaise in my pockets. It's in my britches, my bubble gum. It's everywhere. I got mayo in my pockets. It's disgusting.
God, I hated that job, by the way.
It's a terrible job. It's a terrible place.
Did you just say that you had mayo in your britches?
Allie, did you follow along on anything I've been talking about?
Yes.
I had mayo
But
in
the
my
fact that you
britches.
said britches, I've never heard you in the 4 years that I've known you. I've never heard you use the word britches.
So anyway, I was traumatized from mayo for quite some time. I never really got used to the smell again. Still to this day.
The smell.
Oh, it's so bad.
The smell of mayonnaise.
Smellican?
Yeah, the smellican. I'll never be used to it again.
Either.
But it's like stinky cheese where it tastes better than it smells. Ranch is delicious, by the way. I can't get down with that. I want to get to this tea thing. Do you like unsweet tea?
Tea is disgusting, just in general.
I mean, I know you like hot tea.
Yeah, well, that's because I have to.
So you don't like it, you just drink it because you have to.
Yeah, I don't want to, but, you know,
What do you mean? It's delicious. And it's so soothing.
it's just like a thing that you drink because, you know, you gotta. But I wouldn't just drink it because I think it's good. It's not good.
It's good.
Look,
Not
like
good.
2 months ago, I would probably be a little bit more hurt by this. I have since like given up sweet tea, so like I guess I'm okay.
Damn,
I never
was
thought
really
I'd see the
hoping-
day.
I was really hoping to stab you with this one.
Yeah.
I was really hoping to get you.
I was really hoping to piss you off, Ryan.
Look, I thought about it. I thought about just for my history with tea. Like
He still had a visceral reaction. We could pull the tape back.
Yeah,
Ryan.
I saw it.
I've never heard anyone say that before. Like I hate.
I mean,
tea.
D-Rock doesn't like sweet tea.
It's just it's gross.
But that's
It's
D-Rock.
like it's got this weird like it's like you're drinking like water out of the ground. Like you're putting a straw in the ground and just drinking shit with lemon in it.
What do you mean? First
I
off,
like
water
sweet
comes
tea,
from the ground.
But I was
Like all
referring-
water
I was
comes
for
from the
unsweet
ground.
tea, all right?
I meant like it tastes like you just put a straw to like the muddy puddle in the backyard, and you're like, what a tasty beverage, but it's not good.
So
Man,
okay, hold on, because
Uncle Iroh is not happening right now. That's all.
Leaves from the vine.
you can't. I don't know what just
Darling
happened.
sister.
What is happening right now? Are you equating sweet tea to like eating dirt, like literally mud dirt?
That's what it tastes like to me. I don't. It's got like this taste that's like, oh, it tastes like the ground, like, which I get it because it's leaves.
Yeah,
And I-
that's where I'm stuck because it's like I don't. Do you eat carrots or like lettuce or that stuff comes from the fucking ground? It tastes like earth.
Dude, when we went to Salad Station, I sucked it up because of Josh. You know,
I
the whole
love
time, I
Salad
was
Station,
like-
man.
I was just like, man, I could be eating fried chicken right now.
They had fried chicken. That's like all Ace
It was a
ate.
salad place, you know.
That's a
felt
good point.
weird. It was salads.
First off, shout out to Salad Station. It's delicious. But also, non-shout out to
Maybe
Salad
it's
Station
the other day
because
for the first time.
oh, I love it. I chose ranch, obviously, because it's a great salad dressing. But like
Disgusting.
when I went to pour it, it didn't pour, but it all like Googled out at the same time. So it was just like, I want a little bit of ranch, and it was just like bleh, all over
I
my
remember
salad.
you
It was
were- you were
ridiculous.
sitting across from
Googled
me.
out. What is wrong with you?
You were sitting across from me, and I was like, "Hey, Curly, you want some salad with that ranch?"
Then everybody just stood up like, ooh, she.
Stupid.
It's really stupid. Any more hot food
You know, I
takes?
think my issue with salads is that I'm not crazy about any salad dressing in particular, like at all.
We also know that you don't like vegetables.
I mean, I'm fine with like plain vegetables. Like, you always try to like, take these cheap shots at me with my diet. And shit.
It's not even a cheap shot. Like you just don't like
It's cheap
the
shot
vegetables.
because I don't like cooked vegetables. Like I prefer.
You just don't like vegetables.
What about barbecue sauce?
I don't think I've ever tried that on a salad before.
I had a woman get that before. At my
Speak,
old job. She wanted
speaking
to-
of
Sounds like too much.
like
It was
stupid,
salad and
stupid
she
work
wanted barbecue
things,
sauce.
they like
Barbecue sauce.
they started making ranch barbecue sauce at work one time with like this barbecue fried chicken bacon salad with like barbecue ranch, and I'm just like, what the fuck are y'all doing out here, man? Calm down. It's too much in a salad, like going on. It's not even a salad. It's just like it's like fucking shredded pork with lettuce. Oh. Well, I don't have anything else to add. Do you guys want to rebuttal?
I think ranch is
But-
gross. I think mayonnaise.
Keep
is
this conversation
disgusting.
going for like 3 minutes. I need to grab a drink.
I think mayonnaise is disgusting. Like
Am I the only one that likes mayonnaise here?
I
I like mayonnaise in moderation. I like
I mean-
mayonnaise in my tuna.
Dude, tuna and mayonnaise is delicious. Don't give me that face. Tuna's great. That's a great face.
tuna is also gross. Tuna is also gross.
I love tuna. And you can't eat tuna without mayo, dude.
Huh.
Or at least mustard.
You could just.
Where do you
not eat
fall?
tuna.
Where do you fall on mustard? I know you like honey mustard.
Mustard is good.
I
Yeah.
like honey mustard. I don't really care for regular mustard.
I hate honey mustard. Love regular mustard.
Mm. Wait, you
So in
don't
other
like
words,
honey
Ryan,
mustard?
I think I hate everything you love, and I love everything you hate.
Not
Yeah.
true. We both love buffalo sauce.
Oh yeah, we've got that in common.
That's where
Got
the
movie.
Venn diagram crosses, just for buffalo
Yeah,
sauce.
everything else, and then there's buffalo sauce.
Yeah. And me.
Yeah.
I'm in the buffalo sauce diagram. Ryan's like,
Are you considered a condiment?
You kind of move him in and out, you know. Like,
oh,
sometimes
we
you
went
add-
away from condiments, and they just hate everything that each other loves, and except for I was just trying to make myself feel included with the buffalo sauce.
That's fair.
Pickle.
Jessica, since
Beautiful.
we haven't had you on the show in a long time, I'm gonna speedball some questions at you. Okay.
Oh,
I
gosh,
want you to
that's
clear.
terrifying.
I want you to clear your mind and don't think too hard about it. Just answer, okay?
Shit.
Favorite food.
Favorite food. Oh, fried chicken.
Favorite movie.
Good burger.
That caught me off guard. I'm sorry. Favorite video game.
Jack and Daxter.
Favorite song.
Oh man.
Don't think. Clear brain.
Driftwood.
Favorite song. Oh my god, there's so many. I can't pick one.
Favorite artist.
Favorite artist?
Yeah.
Smell that.
Like music artist or
Favorite artist, Jessica. Clear your brain. Don't think about it.
shit. Okay.
More like favorite fartist. Damn it, I forgot a fork. I'll be right back.
He
I-
got a drink and he
man.
forgot his fork. Ned?
I don't know.
Favorite artist, Ned's Declassified.
I love that show.
Good show.
Favorite TV show.
No. Fucking I don't know. Bob's Burgers.
Okay, cool. Favorite Halloween movie.
Halloween movie. Halloween Town.
Nice. Okay, that
Yo,
almost
what?
that didn't
What
crap
about
top five.
Halloween Town?
Halloween Town.
I said, what about it?
Her
that-
favorite
I'm-
Halloween movie.
Speedballing questions so the people get to know Jessica really fast.
Oh, okay. Real
Um,
fast. While you're getting to know her. We're out of clean forks, so I'm eating with my 1-year-old's little child fork.
Yes.
Hey, you little baby fork. Oh,
All right. Favorite beverage.
Daniel Tiger on it.
What was the question?
Favorite beverage.
Favorite beverage.
Favorite beverage?
Beans.
Beans.
There you go. All right, and think about this one very carefully, but very quickly. This is the most important one. What's your least favorite thing about me?
Damn. Least favorite thing about you.
Yep.
I don't know. Sometimes you sweat a lot and you leave like sweat stains when you sit
That's
down
a
on
really
things.
good one. That's a really fucking good one. I hate that about me too. I'll be honest. Especially
I
since
have a
I've
picture-
I've gained a lot of weight over the past like few years, so it's like it even amasses a bigger sweat spot.
It's like I have a picture of you sitting next to me on like a leather booth at that pub in
Yeah.
Birmingham, and
I know
it's
what
just
picture
like
you're talking
like
about.
a snail trail of sweat next to me.
There's a picture of the band where it's literally like the top half of my body's a completely different color because of a sweat.
It looks like a cutout of like
Yeah.
a black cutout and then a body underneath.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. All right, let's move on to the main topic today, where we are going to talk about
It's not
ghost
a lot.
stories, some spoopy stuff, D-Rock, some awfully spoops. And we can start with Jessica because we kind of all four of us, without you, kind of spat some of our ghost stories that happened to us personally, and you had some stuff in chat that was pretty fucked up. So I want to touch on that.
I'm gonna talk about the one that I think I went into depth in, which it kind of lasted like pretty much over the whole span of me living in Diamond Head, which was like I moved when I was like what 12, 13, I don't remember. Up until 2015. So like the whole time we were there, there was this like ghostly figure that I would see and that my brother would see, and it was kind of like a disembodied like white head. And my brother, he's like legally blind, so I was like, okay, yeah, whatever. But one time I took a picture like in the middle of the night. It was like 3 a.m. or something, and I took a picture with a flash on, and right next to me there's this white disembodied face in the picture.
Ah. You still have the picture?
I do have I'll have to find it, but let me try to.
While you're doing that, I got a similar story that I don't think I told last time. But there's an old bandmate of mine, this really tall
hold on, real
ginger bastard piece of shit.
Real fast. This banana bread that Sandy made.
Hell yeah.
Continue.
Chef's kiss
Continue.
for the audio listeners, because this is an audio podcast now. Me and this asshole ginger bastard of a bandmate, friend, my voice cracked. And I don't know if D-Rock was with this or if it was somebody else. I don't really remember. But there was like this weird ass, like torn down, ripped apart house next to his dad's house. And for whatever reason, we were just.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Cameron.
Oh, never mind. I knew.
Okay. So we were just like, I don't know. We were into like spooky paranormal shit, and we decided to go and like, I don't really know what we were doing. We went by this house, and Cameron, being the just the most charismatic person of all time, that's sarcasm. He's over here holding out his phone and recording. He's like, "Who's there?" It's like, say hello. He's just like saying like some ghost hunter type shit. It's like, speak now or forever hold your peace. That's not what he said, but I'm just like inferring speech. He's like, I got a tiny penis. Speak. And so we go back into a camper and we go back and listen to the thing. And this whole time I'm just kind of along for the ride. Because, I mean, I was getting kind of spooked out because it's fucking dark. There's no lights around here. And the house is creepy. We went in the house during the daytime, and there's, like, ripped up baby doll heads on the floor and shit. It's fucked up. It's really creepy.
I'm sorry, man.
you.
That voice. Is anyone there?
Derek.
I have actually gone ghost hunting with him before, and we had one of those, like, things that measure, like, I don't know, it's got numbers and shit on it, and apparently, like, the higher the number, the more ghosts there are or some shit. I don't know.
You have 4,000 ghosts.
I feel like I did do this with him once. I just don't remember where. But I don't think I was with you guys when that happened.
When we listened back, when we were in this tiny camper, it might have been Andy. I don't know who the fuck it was with. I really don't. But we're listening back on this audio file.
I cannot imagine Andy doing that.
But anyway, you're listening back on the audio file, and we're all just like huddling around it. And you hear like,
It sounds so familiar.
it might have been you, dude. I really, like I said, I don't remember. But listening back, it's just like you hear the dude saying like, my nipples are tiny and they're very pungent. And then like the silence, you hear like the static, and through that you hear Mike. It was like a whisper, but like it was creepy, and like in the moment you're just like, what the fuck was that? But like it's straight up, we listened to it 1,000 times, and all we could make out was some ghost with a baby doll head talking about Cameron's tiny pungent nipples, were just wanting us to know that their name was Mike, but with like a voice that's like, Mike. It's just, I don't know. That's always stuck with me as to like, because again, I wasn't buying into this whole thing at the time, but like listening back, it was clear that somebody said their name was Mike. It was fucking weird. Was it the baby
That's
doll
terrifying.
head? No one will ever know. Jessica, did you find that picture?
Dude, I'm scrolling right now through, and actually, I have a bunch of. This is an album from years ago, so there's a bunch of pictures of Cameron actually.
Oh, I didn't mention that
One
it's also
time
Jessica's
somehow he
ex-boyfriend.
tunes into the podcast, and it's this episode.
God, that would be hilarious. So it's just like he comes in and he's like, "Oh, they still talk about me," but it's just talking shit.
No, it's just like this happens.
All I
to be
ever
the
talked
album.
about him.
Yeah,
Because I'm looking, it was around that time period.
yeah.
That time period, which that sounds very repetitive.
Yes, Grid, pungent nipples.
Right.
Oh, there's like a feud going on with the Hocus
Why do
Pocus
you look
thing.
sad?
I'm homeless, dude.
That's a good point.
I
He
can't
has no
tell if
hole.
it's an act or did I upset you by calling you out on your hocus pocus hate.
Hold on. We got to back up. The Hocus Pocus list, Hocus Pocus was still up there. It was still highly ranked.
It was in the top 5.
Dude, neither Nightmare Before Christmas or Hocus Pocus won. Again, it was Trick or Treat. So I still don't understand why you're so mad.
Because the way y'all fought about it, like how it went down, I was scarred. Okay? Both of you hurt me.
Look.
My name's Ryan and I'm homeless.
If
I
it-
live in the woods. I get fed by a ghost bitch behind me. Wah!
Hey.
That is what Ryan sounds like. Speaking of Sally, Nightmare Before Christmas is a great Halloween movie.
Out of the darkness,
Darkness.
camera just comes out. Hello, can you hear me? I'm sorry. I didn't know my kid was behind me, and I leaned back and knocked him.
Allie, while Jessica's
He's
looking
fine.
at that, you want to give us another one of yours?
It was a story, Alice. Alice?
Alice?
I'm going with it. Hello, Alice.
I don't think
Hello.
I'm gonna find this picture.
Let me see. I'm
That's
trying to
okay. I was
think.
just curious.
I had one in my head. Oh, okay. So at the old school that my dad used to work at, it has been known to be haunted. And if you walked around at night, which I did often, because
Brag.
I do that. You there's a specific staircase that if you go up it at a certain time at night, you see a lady in white just standing at the top of the staircase, just staring at you. She doesn't
Ooh.
say anything. She doesn't do anything. She just stands there and just stares at you.
What a boring ass ghost.
I know, right? However, there is another ghost who likes to flicker the lights and just cause a bunch of mayhem.
Were their nipples
It's-
tiny and pungent?
Probably, I don't know. But so I was there, and there's also a church connected to it. And the church is known to be haunted by two ghosts. One is a cat, and
Whoa,
the other
cat
is,
ghost?
like, yeah, it's a cat ghost. And
I've
then
never
the
heard
other
of
one
that.
Is a man in all black.
That's boring.
So, so
Jessica's like, I want those exciting ghosts, like ghost clowns.
So,
Give me ghost clowns.
in the school itself, you can hear the man walking around in the hallways, and then if you go outside and watch the second floor, he starts flickering all of the lights. And there was a night when there was a young boy who went missing, and no one knew where he was. And so it was like after the school had closed, all the doors were locked and things like that. And so everyone was looking for this kid. And so like a search party was sent out and we were all looking for him. We ended up finding him locked inside the school.
Oh shit.
And the thing was is like he was at home after school, and everyone does a check to make sure that there's no one in the school before they lock it. Like multiple people are going throughout the school, and so once they've confirmed that no one is in the school, they close it. But this kid was actually locked in a classroom with that ghost, and you could see this kid's like silhouette in the window. And so my dad actually had to like go in and like get the kid out of the classroom, and he turned the light, and my dad turned the lights off, and then when he came back down and got the kid, he um he locked everything up, and then we like looked up into the classroom and the lights turned on again, and then we just see a silhouette walk by the window, like a dark silhouette walk by
It's
the
like that
window.
Michael Jackson ghost.
Probably, I don't know.
Just a
But
shadow.
it was like really weird.
That is
And
weird.
then the kid was like, "Yeah, I saw that lady in white, and I heard a guy walking around, and blah blah blah." And it was just pretty sure it was really traumatizing for him.
It's kind of weird to think
Um,
about like a haunted school. You never hear about like a school being, because there's like, I don't know, ghosts don't really go away during the day, you know what I mean? So it's just like teachers like teaching class. Like, is that ghost back there getting an education, or what's going on there? Like, what are they doing?
there was also a statue in there, in the school. It's still there, and at certain times at night, if you were walking by it, you would hear a woman cry, and then the statue would have like tears of blood dripping down it.
Wait, no fucking way.
Imagine if the Brett Favre statue at Hancock did that.
It's
I don't
just
know what that is, but
instead of like tears of blood, it's just like tiny pungent nipples of mustard like just dripping out of his nipples.
At the
Why?
high school that Jessica, Kerley, and I went to, there's a I'm not leaving Ryan out. Ryan went to a different high school than we did. He I just want to be clear. I wasn't like, I don't know. He's like, "Whoa, Ryan didn't go." No.
Ryan wasn't there.
Ryan wasn't there.
Wasn't there.
Anyway,
Change your underwear.
Brett Favre, like,
Favre.
briefly went to our high school, I think, because I think he actually graduated from Gulfport. But anyway,
It's like the pride of our school that he went there like once. He probably walked in there and was
Yeah.
like, this school's shit. Peace.
And they spent all
He
this
walked
money
in
on a
from one
fucking statue of him.
I mean, he's
Yeah.
like one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time.
So
And he's got mustard nipples, okay?
he's from where we live.
Brett
Gross.
Favre, if you're watching this, I hate your statue, and I hated it when I went to
And
school.
your sister's
I
a
wish it wasn't
meth head.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's kind of, I've heard he's kind of a
Sorry,
dick.
If you're watching this, I apologize for the insolence.
I had
I'm
to
not
deal
sure
with
if
the
you're a
sister
good
one.
person or not.
That
you
was
know.
a scary story.
I've heard he's a dick.
Yeah, you hear all kinds of things about people that may or may not be true, so I try not to make assumptions, you know?
I mean, that's a
Did you
good
ever
point.
have
That's a
a
good
run-in
point.
with his sister at the casino?
Probably. I don't know.
She used to come
Hey,
there all the
Curly.
time, like, fucked up.
What's up?
She's always a bitch.
I can't find the picture, but I found another one of my brother in the Darth Vader helmet, and I sent it
Yes.
to you on Facebook.
Yes. Hold on, I'm pulling it up. Someone tell a story.
Yeah,
Ryan,
that
you
was
looked
my
up a
stories.
story.
What'd you say, Alex?
I just said, yeah, that was just one of my stories.
Oh, okay.
I don't have any more ghost story. Ryan, do you have a ghost story? Or are you about to read
I've
something that you read on the internet?
I've got some stuff. I've got like some dreams that I've had that were really vivid and creepy. But like the only thing that I can remember that was like
Jessica.
never was like explainable for me was right after Katrina. Me.
I'm sorry.
and
I'm not
my
trying to
younger
interrupt your
siblings-
story. I'm
But you
sorry.
know, anyway.
Yeah, I am. I'm not. Listen, I told this story a couple podcasts ago. I don't really remember why, but about how I would get rides from Jessica's mom to school, and her little brother would be in the back seat in a Darth Vader helmet. This is just kind of an example of what I meant.
Lord.
Why does he look like my brother-in-law when he was?
He does.
He looks like
Jessica, do I have
Joe
permission to
when he
keep
was
that
so
there?
Weird.
That's just staying there for the podcast. Ryan, please continue on. I can't look at it. I can't.
I'm gonna wait a few minutes because I'm sure you got a few more giggles in you.
No, I'm done. I'm done. I'm not looking at it anymore. Not yet.
I don't believe you.
Hate me if he knew this happened.
Do you want me to take it down?
No, leave it.
Okay. Go ahead, Ryan. God damn it, tell the story.
All right. So anyway, it was after Katrina. Me and my siblings went and stayed in Missouri with some of my dad's relatives that lived up there, and they had like a 2-story house. And I'm scaredy ass little kid, so I'm uncomfortable sleeping in places that I don't normally sleep in. And they were like, "Look, all the bedrooms are upstairs, but we only have enough, like, for us. And then like you could pile in a room with your other siblings, or you could sleep down in the dining room." And this house creaked, made all kinds of creepy noises. So I'm sleeping down in the dining room, and I'm hearing all kinds of weird noises and shit, and I'm like scared out of my mind. And I decided to go upstairs where everybody else was sleeping, and it, like, for some reason there was an empty room with no one in it. Okay.
Wait, no, hold on. I'm sorry. What is an empty room with no one in it? It's an empty room. What do you mean?
Like,
hello?
Kerley,
What?
I fucking hate you.
What?
I can see your screen. I know what you're doing.
I'm not doing anything. It was already done. You wanted me to not interrupt you with my giggling. You're the one who stopped. You stopped. Although I did see Jessica losing it.
Trying so hard.
D-Rock, go ahead.
Go finish the fucking story.
It's not worth it. It's not worth it.
I hate him. I hate this guy.
Please, I'm riveted, please. I need to know what happens.
Ryan, please finish your story.
I went into the room, and because I'm a scared little kid, like, I decided to sleep under the bed instead of on top of it.
Oh my god, that's the most terrifying place.
Well, I mean, like, first off, like, people are, if like, there's, like, irrational fear on my part there, where, like, if somebody's in the house, like they're not gonna look for me under the bed. Like, that's the idea. They'll see me on top of it, but they're not gonna look for me underneath it.
But there's monsters under there.
Sure, but they're cool. But so, like, the unexplainable part, the creepy part was, like, everybody's asleep, and this room belonged to my cousin Brett, who was away at college in New Orleans, weirdly enough. And while I'm sleeping under the bed, like, I hear footsteps, and then I feel like somebody come and lay on top of the bed, but like everybody else is asleep. Like, so, and I'm not getting out.
Oh my god.
Like,
I think you've told me this story before. This all sounds so familiar.
It's possible, but like, I wake up in the morning, and I'm immediately like, I'm like, let's check and see who's on the bed. And there's nobody on the bed. I'm the first one awake in the house. Everybody else is still asleep in, like, all three of my siblings are asleep in the other room. So it wasn't any of them unless they got up in the middle of the night and went. But they said they
hold on. When you say get on the bed, you mean like you hear somebody walk up and like you literally like the bed like caves like in, like somebody lays on it?
Like you hear the bed creak as they get on it. Like if you've ever been under a bed and somebody gets on it, you can tell. Like,
right, but it was that vivid?
Yeah.
That's fucked up. And you stayed there?
I mean, I wasn't getting out.
Like all night though? Man. No, I'd have to like scream. I would scream. There's not a chance. Nope.
Wait, did you actually fall asleep, or did it take you like a hot minute to fall asleep?
I mean, like, it took me a goddamn long time, but I eventually did, yeah.
Ryan, put yourself back under that bed right now, all right?
Yeah.
And you're just terrified. And you're like, who is that on the top of the bed? And you just look over to your left and you see nothing but a dark figure smiling back at you. No facial features other than a smile. And you just see darkness. How does that make you feel?
Like I'm going to have trouble sleeping tonight.
Because
fit under my bed.
That's exactly.
So soothing.
That's the way that I would. It's soothing. God,
It
it's
was like you're like, all right, now imagine you're under that bed and you see nothing but a dark shadow next to you. Like it sounds like I just want to go to sleep now.
I couldn't stay there because that's all I could keep imagining. Like you would just look over and something's gonna be there the entire time. I couldn't.
Momo's just on the side of the bed.
Oh God, why that? That put a mental image. Thank you for that. Appreciate it.
Momo's terrifying.
Yeah, it is. I still don't quite understand what it is, but when I see it, I don't like it.
It's just a thing from an art exhibit. It's like literally, it's fake.
So I went and looked up some micro creepy stories, and I've seen this one before, and it's pretty good. So I'll just read a few of these off. Number one, micro. They're basically like short, scary stories. They're like a few sentences long. They're just kind of Allie, are you okay?
I'm really sleepy.
You looked either very pissed or like just like done. You're like, I don't give a fuck. Anyway, the first one is
sleepiness just hit me, and I don't know why. So
sorry. I begin tucking him into bed, and he tells me, "Daddy, check for monsters under my bed." I look underneath for his amusement and see him, another him, under the bed, staring back at me, quivering and whispering, "Daddy, there's somebody on my bed." I just wanted to bring that up.
Story.
Yeah. And then
I
it reminded
forget I have twins.
just Ryan under the bed. It's just him. Just Ryan. I've got another one.
That's super creepy.
It's I can't move, breathe, speak,
God
or
damn it, I've
hear.
been talking. I've been muted the whole fucking time.
Oh,
Is this the two sentence scary stories?
like micro, yeah, basically.
Okay. All right, I fucking love these, and I was like, man,
Yeah.
they should make a show out of this. They made a show out of
Dude, that would be awesome.
it, where each episode is about each like little story thing. These are fucked. A lot of them fucked me up.
Man, it's like anthology shows are just awesome. I can't wait for the next Black Mirror. I love that show. BJ Novak has an anthology series that just came out. I want to check out. It's supposed to be like BJ Novak. He's the dude that plays Ryan in The Office, and he writes a lot of the episodes for The Office.
Oh, okay.
This one says, I can't move, breathe, speak, or hear. And
Fuck
it's so
you, Chris.
dark,
Fuck
all
you.
the...
Fuck you. I hate this one.
And it's so dark,
Continue.
all the... And it's so dark all the time. If I knew it would be this lonely, I would have been cremated instead.
No, oh my god.
Yeah.
Nuh-uh.
That's fucked up.
No.
Because, like, man, can you imagine what death is like, guys? And imagine if it is just like, you're not conscious enough to move the body, but what if you're there? You know, what if you do stay with your body? You know what I mean? And so many people out there are just unable to really do anything about it, but they're just in a
Jesus
box for eternity.
Christ. All right. Since we're doing this, I got one I just found.
Okay.
I decided to kill off a few characters in the book I'm writing. It would definitely spice up my autobiography a little.
Yeah, I heard that.
Damn.
God.
Damn. Panda! What's up? I haven't read any of these other ones, but I'll just kind of read them and we'll maybe see if they're garbage or not. This one says, I woke up to hear knocking on glass. At first, I thought it was the window until I heard it come from the mirror again.
Yeah, that one
don't-
fucked me up. Okay, I got one for you.
I didn't even get it. I got to reread it.
It's like an evil twin.
Oh, yeah. Dude, that reminds me of Poltergeist. By the way, when's the last time you watched the original Poltergeist?
Forever.
Dude,
today.
it's a dope movie. It's really fucked up.
All right, I have one.
Okay.
I can hear 1 year into the future. Today the noise stopped.
Ooh.
Oh, shit. That's really good. That's really good.
Your
Damn.
mirror one reminded me of Lock and Key on Netflix.
I
What is
tried
that?
watching that show. I had a hard time getting into it.
It's good.
So, I have a story about the time that my mom and I were we were gonna go to church, all right? Because my dad was like, y'all are going to church, but we were like, nah, we're just gonna drive around instead. So we drove around down Kerley Street, actually, where he lived, across kind of from that elementary school.
Yeah. That road's
Well,
creepy. It's creepy.
Yeah, we drove down that road, and there was literally the ghost of like a headless man on a horse. Like I
Oh
shit
my
you not.
God.
Because I asked my mom. It was in the woods at the end of your road.
Jeez.
Yes, and my mother can vouch for it because we were both there. Like we skipped church, and now we're looking at like hell is like right in front of us because we skipped church.
Oh, we didn't. I don't know if we've asked this on the podcast. I know we talked about aliens, and obviously, Allie is a for sure yes. But you guys believe in ghosts? Like y'all believe in it, or
I believe that there's some kind of supernatural.
Yeah.
right?
I don't know. I don't think my mind's truly made up on that.
You do realize Sally or Susie or whatever that bitch's name behind you is gonna cut your throat tonight, right?
Oh, is she? I mean, but she made me cookies.
That's only to make you feel a false sense of security.
You say that she doesn't exist.
What are you doing
They're
with
not
that?
real, but she's behind you.
I mean, she's a PNG, D-Rock.
Do I look like I know what a JPEG is?
As far as you know, she's a PNG.
I got another one right here.
I'll pee in your G.
The driver wasn't very chat. What?
In your gooch.
Says the driver wasn't very chatty, so I checked my phone. Hey, it's your Uber. I'm outside.
Oh, I don't like that.
no.
What do you guys think ghosts are?
1 second. I'll be back.
Like, because Raven has some fucked up ghost stories, but like,
Oh yeah, she's told me some of them. They are wild.
yeah, they're out there. But and here's the caveat that I bring this argument to the table not because I am an asshole, but because I'm trying to soothe those memories. You know what I mean? And it very well could be possible. Ghosts do some weird shit. I believe in ghosts, by the way. I didn't really answer, but I don't understand what ghosts are, and that's kind of what I'm curious about. But we're afraid of ghosts because it's bizarre, like it's unexplainable, it's mysterious, and it's fucking creepy. But like, are these ghosts really trying to fuck with you? Now, granted, if there's like some weird demon type shit where they're like possessing, clawing, or like actually physically hurting, but like lights flickering, crying, like you seeing them, they're not really fucking with you, right? Because like there could be like a ghost that like scares you by making noises and punching walls. But what if that's just some like prolonged memory from this person who's like weird energy or some fucking spirit? Some strong memory has a tie to this place where they're beating on the walls. Like, you know what I mean? That's where my brain goes. You know what I mean? Like, it's not necessarily a spirit or whatever what you want to call it. Like, I'm going to scare the shit out of this living person. More or less, that living person is just happens to be there when the shit's going down.
I think it's like people who died tragically, or people who died without, I guess, finding their purpose or something. I don't know.
That's some Casper sounding shit right there.
Or like making.
Isn't that his whole thing? Like, my true purpose.
I don't know.
You know what pisses me off about Casper? Like, he finds his true purpose, and then there's sequels. He should be free. Why is he still a fucking ghost?
Like when I was growing up, like Catholic and stuff like that, my belief then was like if there was ghosts, it was people who were stuck in purgatory, like they hadn't.
That's so dark.
Hadn't been made for them yet. Which is that's a terrifying thought to think about now. But
it just seems like if you bring religion into it, it's just kind of fucked up to keep like a soul trapped there because they didn't fulfill a purpose or something stupid like that. That just doesn't make sense to me. Where it's just like, it's like this is kind of cruel. You know what I mean? Like, just let them peace out. You know? That's capitalism, Kerley. What's up, Dennis?
Like you didn't fulfill your purpose. It's you're like you weren't like the whole idea for like Catholicism was like you weren't good enough to get into heaven, but you aren't like completely like damned yet. So you have a chance for like repentance in purgatory. So I guess that's the idea. Man, I had some CCD teachers that went off the rails with the purgatory shit though.
Damn. I don't know what a CCPD is, but it sounds like a police officer.
CCD.
is like school, like for religion, where you like go to school to get communion and then to get confirmed as a member of the Catholic faith.
Yeah.
Man, I did all that and I quit.
Yeah, no, I got all the way through confirmation.
And then you saw the Headless Horseman
decided
Yeah.
it wasn't for me.
on my road of all places.
On
What if it's
your
just
road of all
me?
places.
It might have just been my dad on like a bench.
I don't know. My mom would probably know about that.
Yeah, maybe.
So
I ran off
I've
on
got
that.
this one.
anyway.
This one kind of creeped me out because it's like almost like a personal thing because I work like graveyard shift and sometimes pretty quiet and stuff. This one says, "Working the night shift alone tonight. There's a face in the cellar staring at the security camera." That sucks. I don't like that. Just imagine. I get scared sometimes. Like they unlock the front door thing when I was looking at the security
Sure.
cameras. I was like terrified I would see something. I didn't want to see anything. It would fuck me up.
Have you
No,
seen-
that is
That's-
actually one. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you didn't. But real quick, let me just read this. This one's really stupid. It says, "You wake up. She doesn't." That's just like.
No, I mean, like I get the humor in it, but also that's a terrifying thought.
It is, but like it's like you got into these like actually creepy ones. It's just like she doesn't. Like that's fucked up. Yeah,
Like, what's the context?
yeah. It's like she slept in.
Like it didn't say she was dead. It's just,
yeah,
she's sleeping in.
yeah. Allie, go ahead.
Terrifying.
Allie.
One of my, not a lot of things scare me, but one of my biggest fears is to like look out of a window at night and to just see a random figure standing there.
Oh
Staring
god,
at
yeah,
me.
me.
Oh yeah, no, that's a creepy idea.
Yeah, I don't like that. What are some
Just, like
Um,
chilling under the spot of the streetlight.
You want to hear my story from my old house that I lived in until I was like 6 months or like a year old, something like that.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Well, it kind of carries over to the other house, but my mom used to hear like a music box in the attic all the time, and she was like, "What the hell is that?" You know, it kind of, I guess, that in itself is terrifying. But I remember I would go to sleep. I was like 4 or 5. I would go to sleep and I would like hear that sound, and I would wake up with like arrows and stuff carved into my skin,
Oh,
like really terrifying, like just almost like tribal looking. And my mom would be real confused by it. And I would like wake up and it would like burn, and she would like look and it would be that. And it's terrifying to think about that.
Jesus.
And it's like, is that the white disembodied face like following me my whole life?
Oh man, that's like one of the things where it's like apparently there's like the demon ghosts or whatever. I don't know really what the difference is between like ghosts and whatever like does possession. Like I don't really know the correct terminology or anything, but like apparently there's like demons that like follow you as a person instead of a place. That's fucked up.
Yeah.
Like you can't get away
Yeah,
from
I
it.
hope that's not what it is.
I would hope. This one fucked me up. This one really sucks. I don't like it at all. This one says, "My daughter won't stop crying and screaming in the middle of the night. I visit her grave and ask her to stop, but it doesn't help."
Oh my god.
Don't like that.
I got some pulled up here as well. Like they're a little bit longer than the ones you're reading, Curly, but this one is particularly like eerie to me.
Can I read this one? It's super short. I was waiting for a break before everyone. Just it's super short. It says, "Had a dream I was being dragged to hell, burning and writhing in pain, writhing in pain,
Writhing.
Right,
Yeah.
writing.
yeah, writhing in pain in agony. I woke up with the doctor standing over me saying, "Whew, we'd lost you for a few minutes."
Oh shit. That's good. That's really good. Before you get into the longer one, Ryan, I got one more short one. "My wife woke me up last night to tell me there was an intruder in our house. She was murdered by an intruder 2 years ago."
Ooh.
Go ahead, Ryan.
All right. So this one, Several years ago, when my daughter was just about 3 years old, my husband and I were watching a TV show about 9/11. It was on or around the anniversary of the event. My daughter was coloring nearby. Looked up when the screen showed us a plane hitting one of the World Trade Center buildings. She said to us, "I died there." Then she went back to coloring like she hadn't said a word. We had never talked to her about the concept of death and had never discussed 9/11 with her. Since then, she has not said anything else about it. But now, if something comes on TV about 9/11, she says, "I don't want to watch this."
Oh my God.
There's a lot of terrifying
Wait, say that again.
childhood.
That
Wait, what?
that gave me goosies right there. That's fucking
Yeah.
crazy.
Okay, I'll read the first paragraph again. Several years ago, when my daughter was just over 3 years old, my husband and I were watching a TV show about 9/11. It was on or around the anniversary of the event. My daughter, who was coloring nearby, looked up when the screen showed a plane hitting one of the World Trade Center's buildings and said, "I died there."
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. She says she tried to escape with her friends but wasn't able to and ended up jumping out of a window to fly like a bird.
Oof.
That's the other part of that story.
Oh shit.
God damn. Reincarnation's
creepy.
a crazy thing.
Mhm.
It doesn't really make sense. Like, is like, you know, are we recycling? Like, is it for the environment of the spirit beyond? Like, it's a weird thing to think about. I need y'all to watch the movie Fluke, though. Oh my God. There's a movie called Fluke that's all about reincarnation. And it's kind of like a family movie, like your typical, like, oh, this dog's cute, he was reincarnated or whatever. But like, it's really
Yeah,
fucked
I thought
up.
about that.
Man, it's so sad. I cry every time I
This
think
was-
about it.
This one's kind of sad, but also it's kind of funny because it's random. Okay, this woman says that as a little boy, her son told her a bizarre and very detailed story about previously living on Saturn. He said that he had 3 children and worked in a very tall building filled with vehicles that helped evacuate people to Earth.
I've got 2 right here. Okay.
Okay.
During dinner, she told me she knew my deep dark secret. As she chewed her burger, I knew she was bluffing.
Wait, what?
Huh?
During dinner, she told me she knew my deep dark secret. As she chewed her burger, I knew she was bluffing.
Well, I don't
don't get it.
understand what it's
She's
implied.
eating people. She's eating, like, the burger he made her was people. She doesn't know his deep dark secret because he's a cannibal.
Oh shit.
But that's not implied anywhere in there. I don't think.
It's like
Like,
it's,
I have to remember that in the
it's
future.
like
got it the
I
first
was
time,
waiting.
don't know.
I was waiting for her to bring up my porn addiction while I was chewing that burger. While she was chewing, but she never did. She doesn't know. It's like,
Kerley, this one's for you. As I woke up in the middle of the night, I heard Alexa speak. Okay, the security alarms have been disabled.
God damn it! God damn it!
Fuck off.
Finally, I'm done with my homework. Turn the page in horror as I see it's double-sided.
That's a really scary one.
Me.
Officer, I just looked away for a second and my baby was gone. I sobbed helplessly. That's better. I sounded much more convincing this time, I thought with a smile as I finally picked up the phone to call the police.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Oh, this one sucks.
That one sucked. That one was awful.
I didn't like it either.
This one, I sobbed as my daughter begged me to not pull the trigger. It gets harder and harder to kill her each time.
Jeez.
She what?
I'm gonna.
What was
I'm
that
gonna,
last
like-
part?
It gets harder and harder to kill her each time she returns.
Dang.
My phone is dying, so I'm going to disconnect from my phone, and if I can come back on my laptop,
Yeah,
is
that's
that
cool.
cool?
Yeah.
Cool beans. Alright.
I had one. Oh, this one, it's not great, but it is kind of like a whoa. This one says, I never go to sleep, but I keep waking up. I don't like that.
Mm-mm.
Man, have y'all had the nightmares like that where you're in cycles of waking up and not knowing if you're actually awake? Y'all don't have that?
So,
Man, I have that
No.
so often.
no. I just said you said like you wake up from a dream and you're still sleeping. Is that what
Well,
you said?
It's like you're in the middle of a nightmare, right? Oh my god. Why did everything started playing? Sorry. You're in the middle of a nightmare and you, like, let's say you start to catch on that it's a nightmare and you force yourself awake, or it's just a nightmare and you wake up in it and you're like, oh, thank God that was just a dream, but you're still in a dream and you don't realize it until stuff starts happening.
I've been having that happen to me a lot lately. That's one of the things I was going to bring up earlier is like I haven't had like sleep paralysis lately. Like I used to, like I've talked about that multiple times, but I've been hallucinating a lot more in my sleep. I keep like waking up from dreams, but still be dreaming, and then crazy shit's still happening, and then I wake up from that dream. I hate that. It fucking
those
sucks.
suck. Those are terrible.
I can't believe my webcam is actually like working. Usually when I turn it on, it's like dark, like halfway down. It looks like a demon. But actually, this works.
Just Jessica comes back and we just see the disembodied white face behind her.
Don't. Oh God.
Here's another one. When my oldest sister was little, like 3, she asked my then pregnant aunt to pick her up to hold her. My mom said she was like, "She can't pick you up, honey. She has a baby in her tummy." And then my little sister was like, "That baby is dead." My mom freaked out, but my aunt and grandma were fine and were telling my mom it was all good. She was just a toddler and didn't know what she was saying. Well, lo and behold, my aunt goes to the doctor the next day for a routine pregnancy checkup, and the baby was dead.
Oh, I hate that.
Damn, Ryan.
Yeah. These are rough. These were really rough.
Man, I've avoided some of those fucked up ones. Damn, I've been trying to not do that. That went too far.
I really do think that kids are like highly sensitive to that stuff, like paranormal stuff.
I'm pretty sure that like when I was a kid, I used to have like this ghost best friend because there's no way I made this person up. Because I remember her. Like, and I'm not crazy.
Well,
I don't think I am. Alright, anyways, but she was like this, she had like long curly red hair and like just a white dress that was like a blazer almost, and I remember her, and my mom used to freak out because I would be like, oh, Matrissa's here, and I'm like, she's like, what kind of a name is Matrissa?
Matrissa.
Like, 4-year-old would come up with that name.
It is pretty weird.
I remember her like she's my mom or something in like another life.
Whoa, dude. That's creepy. Have you ever Googled Matrissas? There's probably only 3 of them to ever exist. It's a terrible name.
And I'm kind of afraid to. Now I'm gonna do it.
What if you find a Matrissa that's like straight up twin of you?
Oh my God, I'd fucking scream.
I read one that's really fucked up to the point to where I don't even want to read it. But I just wanted to let y'all know.
Just go for it.
I really don't like it.
Go for it.
Read it.
Some pretty messed up ones too, and it's some ones that I was like, no, thank you.
Being the first to respond to a fatal car accident is always the most traumatic thing I see as a police officer. But today, when the crushed body of the little dead child strapped in his car seat opened his eyes and giggled at me when I tried to peel him out of the wreckage, I immediately knew that today would be my last day on the force.
Yeah, please no more of those.
Yeah. That was graphic. Did not like that.
We need some.
I'm gonna lighten the mood.
Pick me up.
so when I was little, and this is the first time I ever like experienced anything that might be considered like, and I don't consider it supernatural or ESP. I think it's just me like subconsciously picking up on cues that were happening in my house. But like I would have like very like vivid dreams of and you're gonna have to bear with me here. Miss Piggy and Kermit would tell me that I needed to pack my bags and that we were moving away. And then like within the month of me starting to have these dreams, my parents got divorced and we moved to Mississippi.
Damn, fucking wrecked by the Muppets, dude. That's wild.
Yeah. It was really weird. Like I didn't get to see them. It was like my dream would just be like a blank, like white, like screen almost. But I would hear their voices like echoing.
Can you imagine going to like a psychic and you're like, please read me my fortune. How will I die? And you just see the psychic like consulting and like starts doing like, I think they're going to get hit by a car. It's just like, They're just like consulting back and forth. No, Kermie. Like, I don't know why I went Marge Simpson.
There was a time when I was little, I fell asleep on the couch and my dad carried me to my bed, and I wasn't aware that he carried me to my bed. Like I was just knocked the fuck out. And in the middle of the night, and this is the first and only time that I've actually like had an incident of me sleepwalking. But apparently, I went back to the couch and I was sleeping on the couch, and like at almost at the crack of dawn, I hear crying, and like I wake up and I look over like the armrest of the couch, and I just see my parents like sobbing in front of my door, and I'm just like, what are y'all doing? And then I see my mom's like head just like turn, and she comes running at me, and she's just like hugging me, and I'm like, what's wrong with you? And she's just like, we thought you like were kidnapped or something, or like we thought you were lost. And I was just like, what do you mean? Because like I said, like I had no recollection of me being carried to my bed and me being on my bed. Like I remember waking up or like falling asleep on the couch and then waking up on the couch. And so my mom was just like all frantic, and she was just like, we put you to bed, and then when we woke up you weren't there, so you scared us. And I'm like, I was here the whole time, what do you mean?
I was here the whole time.
And then she was like, no, we put you to bed. And I was just like, okay.
Have you guys ever had a blackout?
That's when I scared the shit out of my parents, so that was fun.
Have you guys ever had a blackout? Like where you kind of just come to and you don't really know how you got there and stuff?
Not without
that
being
was
hit in the
because of-
head by something.
That's because of drugs.
Is that what it's called though? A blackout?
Well, it's kind of like what it can be referred to. You can get it for several reasons: drugs, getting hit in the head, or just like blind fury anger. I've had it happen.
For the record, I don't do drugs anymore.
No, I mean nobody cares. You can do drugs. Don't do drugs, Jessica.
I don't.
Don't do drugs, kids.
I have had an instance with alcohol really young where I woke up from a blackout, but like I've also had one from just being completely furious, and it's really bizarre to have that because like I was bullied a lot in school, and I got so angry one time because like this kid above me had a locker, and he just refused to keep his locker neat. So anytime he'd open it, his fucking books would fall on my head because everybody'd be in their lockers at the same time. And one day I just got so mad. It's kind of cringe because it's just like, you would think like, oh, Kerley's about to fight this kid. No, I just like, one day I got so mad that I was just like, I was like books!
You laugh about it now.
I just screamed
That's why-
books. Books.
You turned into the Joker years later for your wedding.
Exactly. But I screamed books so loud that like I started getting that tunnel vision. You know what I'm talking about, tunnel vision. And like I started like crying because I was so mad. Like, I was just having a really bad day, and I'd asked him to please stop like already so many times, and it just kept fucking happening. One day I'm just like books in tears, and like I don't remember, like I didn't fight him, but I'm pretty sure like I like swung my bag and hit him. So I don't remember anything from yelling books and crying, and then next thing I know I'm in the like principal office, or not a principal office, the teacher's office, and like they're like, what happened? And I'm like, I don't know. And they're like, well, this kid's saying that you hit him. And was screaming frantically at him and crying. So I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. The kid's fucking books, man.
I remember this one time when I was bullied a lot in elementary school. I mean, I was like, a little tiny. I looked like I was 2 and I was like 7. You know, it's still that way. I'm 30. I look like I'm 12.
It's true.
But anyway, so I was obsessed with Britney Spears.
As all 2-year-olds were.
Yeah. And my mom knew I was obsessed with Britney Spears, but instead of buying me a Britney Spears backpack, what she did was she ripped a page out of a magazine that had Britney Spears with a milk mustache and it got milk on it, and she stapled it to my backpack and wouldn't let me take it off.
There are so many. There are so many good pictures of Britney Spears. Why would you choose the milk mustache?
It was like before there were like printers and shit, so she like took it, stapled it to my backpack, and I walked in, and this girl was like, "This girl got Britney Spears stapled in her book bag," and I got like laughed at for months.
Man, it's so good. God damn it. The sentiment's so sweet there, though. It's like a sweet gesture, but like the delivery. There was back in the 90s, you would do shit like that because you didn't have like computers and like Photoshop readily available, where you would just cut out faces from magazines and replace them with your face, or vice versa. Maybe I'm the only one who did that actually, but
You
like,
are.
yeah, I would cut out stuff from magazines and like glue them to my binders and folders to make them like collage-esque. But I would sometimes cut off their heads and replace it with other stuff like Mountain Dew cans or me. Everyone slowly shakes their head no.
I want to find another funny picture.
Yo, guys, got any more?
Anything? No.
I'm enjoying the little stories that you're talking about.
I just don't want to hear any more like the one Kerley said. Like, I don't I can't get that out of my head now. It kind of fucked me up really bad.
Told you it was fucked up.
Yeah, that was not good.
I didn't think it was that fucked up because like I can't.
I told y'all.
So something about me, but I'm not fazed by any of the stories that you guys are telling.
That story wouldn't have affected me before I had kids, but now that I have kids, I can't hear anything like that anymore.
No, I'm with you there.
It was a level of the graphicness that was the worst part of it, and it was specific, too specific and too graphic. Where are my 2 sentences? Keep them short, sweet, and creepy. That was too much.
Yeet.
Man. Oh no. Never mind.
What?
Yeah.
Jessica just had a phone conversation with herself. Huh? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No.
I thought I found the picture, but I didn't. But there's like a plate of like waffles in the background or some shit.
Wait, of the white face?
Yeah, but it's waffles.
I thought maybe waffles were involved somehow.
No, but when I was like a scene kid, I took a bunch of pictures at like, weird angles, and that's what a lot of these are. And there's the one with the waffles in the background. These are embarrassing.
This is completely irrelevant, but there is a Mandalorian and Baby Yoda toaster.
It's such a specific
Kitty toaster.
piece of
I
merchandise.
used to have it.
Ace loves Baby Yoda. Anytime he gets like his night clothes and it has him, he's like, Yoda.
It's
like,
not Baby.
Yeah, it's Grogu. I know. Shut the fuck up. I tried to tell him. He don't listen. He's so stuck on the damn original trilogy, he doesn't know better.
Baby Yoda, baby.
He actually,
Yoda.
that was his first touchstone for Star Wars. Was he was born shortly before the first season of Mandalorian, and there was a scene where little baby Grogu, Ryan, Grogu, is that better? Is that better
Good
for
job.
you?
Good job, I'm proud of you.
I was in Books a Million earlier, and I overheard these like fucking doofy ass fucking teenagers. Like they got out their car. 8 of them got out of one car, like, and like none of them were making any noises. But all I could hear when I saw them was like, hoo, 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 hoo. Just all of them fucking laughing.
They just Beavis
There's
and
a point to
Butthead.
this. There's a point to this, and they're all in there, and they're like awkwardly keep like looking at me, looking at me and stuff, and like. I'm trying to like avoid them because I don't want to. I was getting weird. Just like get the fuck away from me. Anyway, I hear one of them go, dude, hey, it's Baby Yoda. Oh shit, his name's Grogu. His name's Grogu. I'm like, shut up.
You got him.
Anyway, continue. Sorry.
No, this is the episode where Baby Grogu was stealing the little top of the shifter or whatever, like the little ball. It was really fucking cute. And Ace just like was cracking up at it. So I kept having to rewind it for about 10 minutes. We watched that same scene and he was just having a ball. Get it? Because
I
the
get it.
ball, Ryan. Yeah. Yeah, the Grogu.
Curly, hold on. Because you said that. Hold on.
And then she left. Am I supposed to? What am I holding on for?
Dude, I love Ace. Like, I hate kids, but, like, Ace is not a kid to me. He's, like, just you, but smaller.
I also love
Wow.
Ace.
He's tiny Curly. He's definitely
Wow.
tiny.
Yeah.
Curly.
Wow.
What?
She hates all kids except for Ace. Thanks.
No, I mean, I've been around your kids, like, a couple times, you know, but they were cool.
Wow.
You know, I like Ryan's kid.
Oh,
That other one.
he's got the ball.
Okay. Yep.
He's got it. That's the scene. It's so fucking cute. I mean, I'm biased. I think Ace is a really awesome kid. I mean, I wouldn't say he's my favorite because, you know, I have another kid, but I love.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's true. But he's the best, yeah.
He's a tiny Curly. 100%. Just
I just love how, like, he lights up when he sees me. It's, like, the cutest.
Dude, there was Jessica and I were recording a song that never got released and never went anywhere, which is unfortunate because I think you nailed it. It was
Well,
bad
the other one did.
It was Bad Reputation. Wait, no. What is
we
that
did
song?
that one, but we also we did the Goldfinger one in the same day. We
the
did them
Taylor
both.
Swift song?
No, that's why my brain got mixed up. There's like Joan Jett, not Joan Jett. Who is it?
Yeah, it's Joan Jett.
Is it Joan
yeah.
Jett? Okay.
Oh, okay.
Is it Bad Reputation or something else? What is that song called?
It was Bad Reputation, but we also did
Okay.
Superman that day. The Tony
Right.
Hawk one.
Yeah, sorry. The Bad Reputation one is relevant because I had to send the files to the guy that was supposed to be making the song. It was basically Jessica's vocals and video. And for some reason, when I was working on something on my computer, Ace, of course, coming up, slap-a-dapping on the keyboards and click-a-clacking on the keypad. Somehow open up that video, and all you hear is Jessica, "Don't give a damn about a reputation." And dude, like you just said, he lit up. He was like, "Yo, she's spitting!" Like he was like dancing, jumping around. He was like, eyes lit up, man. Yeah, he loved it.
That's awesome.
I love him.
Yeah, he's a sweet boy. Such a sweet boy. I miss him, but he's asleep.
I was about to say, where did he go?
He's in the room, you know. His new favorite thing is counting. Yeah.
I like to do that too sometimes.
Yeah. Which is like, it's such a mundane thing. It's hilarious when you have like little kids and like the dumbest little things are like, yo, that's so cool. Dude, he does this new thing now where when he has his drawing pad or when he's coloring, he'll straight up be like, aha. And then he'll start drawing something like it's the fucking cutest thing
Dude,
in the
that's
world.
adorable.
It's ridiculous.
I saw that at the farm or whatever. You were doing that with him. That's
The aha thing, it's just so
Yeah.
damn innocent and sweet, man. Kids are great. I love kids.
And then like at the hopscotch area where he was like walking up to the numbers and he'd kneel down, point at the number
Yeah.
1, and then walk to 2,
Yeah.
3. It's awesome.
Numbers, that's cool, dude. It's hilarious because when you have kids, the most mundane things, it's just like anywhere from like yo, he gave me toilet paper while I was pee-peeing. I don't need that, but it's really cute. It's just like stupid shit. Where it's just like, man, kids will make you like appreciate the little things sometimes because they're little things sometimes.
I thought about, maybe having one, but I don't know.
I'll say I don't know, man. I definitely can't see myself without children, obviously because I have them. But if I didn't, I'd probably still want them just because it's like, I don't know, it's hard to displace myself from it because I love being a dad. So it's like, if I wasn't a dad, would I want to be a dad? You know what I mean? Because the first time I was made a dad was completely by mistake. And then I thought my life was ruined, and it turned out to be like super rad, like having a old like teenager in my 30s and then also having like a infant at the same time. It's an interesting situation that I put myself in. But it all worked out. But it was very fucking scary those first 4 years. They were not great. Those first 4 years, not fantastic for me. But in the end, it doesn't really matter.
I kind of like, sometimes I wish that I could join in your little like kid things, and have it like the same age as yours, but it's like I can't go back in time and make it,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Raven,
that was the weird thing for me is because like all the stuff they're experiencing, I've already experienced with my first one, and I had no one to have this with, like when he was younger. So it's really weird. Like, and also my youngest now is still older than their kids, so it's like a year older, and that year makes a difference. Oddly enough.
Yeah.
So it's just weird.
That's another weird thing is like passage of time translates so weird to age. It's like when you're a kid, like a year is like a whole fucking year. Like a year is a big fucking deal. And like you grow, you learn so many things, and like the older you get, the shorter the years get, and it doesn't make any sense, and it pisses me off a little bit. Because like it's already fucking
and they don't
stop coming, and they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming. What's wrong, Ryan? You don't like stories about my sex life?
No.
I farted. Did y'all hear it?
Oh my god.
I just laugh farted, and it was really loud. I was just wondering if it went through the microphone.
Curly laugh farted. I just had to let you know. Don't worry who it is.
Yeah. But yeah, it sucks, dude. I can't believe it's already October of this year. And do y'all forget how old you are nowadays?
Yep. I had to remind myself the other day that I turned 33 this year, and then I wasn't turning 32.
I don't know if
I'm like, I'm 30 something.
I can never keep it straight if I'm turning 31 or 32. I'm in the same boat. Like, I don't know. Right now, I'm like, 31 or 32.
When I turned 30 in June, I was like so depressed that whole month. I was like, fuck, my life is over.
Yeah.
That's it. That's my horror story.
Turns out we were making horror stories all on the way.
We're 30. That's terrifying.
It really is. It sucks because that's another thing when you're a kid. Like, 30 is so old. It's like, I remember being a kid and being like, man, it's going to suck when I'm 30 and I'm too old to play like video games. That was like the one thing. I was like, because the adults in my life didn't play video games, so I was like assuming like that's not a thing you could do as an adult. Lo and behold, I play video games all the time.
You're just not allowed.
I
Yeah.
never
Go
had
to
that kind
jail.
of connotation with the age of 30, to be honest. Like I remember seeing it in like in sitcoms and stuff when characters would turn 30, they'd have like this big deal of like midlife crisis shit. But like for some reason 30 never feels old to me and it still doesn't.
No. Well,
It
I'll let
doesn't
you finish.
now
I'm sorry.
that you're 30. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not 30 yet. But like even still, like when I was 20, like 30 just I mean, it's just 10 years away. Like I don't know, like I don't like the connotation that people put on 30 I've never really had. Is the bottom line of what I'm trying to say.
I made a.
I mean, there's still like especially in these days, like the majority of your life is still ahead of you at the age of 30.
Yeah. Yeah,
Also,
you're right.
30 for us now is different than 30 back then when all that stuff was, like a thing.
Yeah.
Because like being 30 now, like we're all adults and we just brought all our interest with us. You know what I mean? So like back then 30 meant you had to grow up, you had to give up all the things you liked and loved. Like now you don't have to. Everyone plays video games. Everyone's still into like nerdy geek shit.
Yeah.
Corey had like a crisis when he was turning 30. He would not shut the fuck up about turning 30. And he's like, dude, I'm turning 30. It's the end of my youth. I'm like, dude,
We
Jesus
talked
Christ.
about that.
I'm like, I'm 32 or 31. I think I was 32. I'm like, dude, I'm 32. Like, nothing changes. Like, you're just another year old. Like, you do not have to give up anything you like. Like, you're just 30. That's it. Like, oh, I'm 30 now.
I don't know.
Okay.
Like as a
Maybe
woman, it's different, kind of. 'Cause,
Maybe-
then now you're like, oh shit, now you're getting closer to like everything, maybe I've made all the wrong choices and like it's gonna come back to bite me if it's too late.
You mean like biologically speaking?
Yeah, and yeah, it's
Yeah.
a weird feeling.
I can
One
I can
didn't
understand
I
that.
didn't think I would
yeah,
go through
that's
that.
understandable.
Hmm.
I don't know. Maybe it's just because like my youth kind of sucked. That I just like the whole like oh my youth's gone or that's the end of my youth like just never was never a concept in my mind. It was just like life just like goes on. Like I don't know. I totally get the biological thing. That's a completely different like ballpark that like as a man I don't have a lot of like grasp of understanding with. But,
I don't know if biological is the term I was looking for. I don't know what I was looking for. That might be it. I don't know.
It's like things will be changing.
Yeah. Your body's
rapidly in the
changing,
next 10
Jessica.
years.
Your body's going to change. You're going to experience a lot of things that you may not understand at first, but we can talk through it. We're going to work through it.
My uterus is just gonna fall out. I'm gonna die.
Well, maybe. We'll see.
Oh well.
Yeah, I had that stigma when I was a kid where I made a stupid deal with myself. I don't know what I was thinking. And like the more I creep closer to it, the more I'm like, fuck, I'm glad I changed my mindset. Or when I was probably like 15 or 16, me and a friend of mine made like a pact. Like we would like kind of chase our dreams until we're the age of 40 and then give up. We're just like, because
Terrible pack.
because it was like, if we're not striving till we're 40, we're not striving. You know what I mean? It's like we got to put the work in for your dreams and all that shit. It's like, but like eventually you got to give up, And 40 just seemed like that cap where it's like, of course, obviously I'm not following that now because like, I'm not. It ain't looking good for old Kerley 40, baby. It ain't looking good. But that was a dumb mindset to be in. Do what you want, no matter, You know what I mean? Like.
The only kind of like negative connotation I've had on an age like since I was probably like 15 or 16 years old was like my stepmama would always say that 35 years old is the age that you need to get a colonoscopy because my dad has had colon cancer. So
Right.
It's like I've always dreaded that age in particular.
I don't like things in my butt.
Again, other than that, what?
I don't like things in my butt.
Sorry.
Well, sorry to break it to you, Curly, but there's always poop in there.
Yeah, and always get it out, don't I?
Always.
Not always. I try every time, but sometimes, whew.
I mean, it's always in there.
Oh shit. Literally.
Yeah, literally. Like how this turned from like horror stories to getting older and pooping out your
Dude,
uterus and then poop.
Like the fear of like what Ryan's saying, like we're getting old, y'all. Like we're gonna have to like schedule that shit. Like we need to get like colonoscopies, and I
You know what?
talked
We need
about
to get-
this.
We need to get healthcare or some shit because I
Yeah.
haven't been to a doctor for
That'd be
fucking ever.
real
Even when I
fucking
had
lovely.
health insurance, my job wouldn't let me off half the time.
Why? The last year and a half have been like terrifying for me because like I never took my health into account. I never thought, anything bad would like you guys know.
Yeah.
But I never like thought about it seriously. I was never like, shit, something really bad could happen to me. I was just kind of like, that's not gonna be me,
Right.
I don't need to go to a doctor. I'm alive, but no, nope.
I was talking about this last night, but I now have a doctor for the first time in my life. Well, maybe since not having a pediatrician. So that was a big step for me. Cause like that's kind of like been my mindset where it's like, it's whatever. Mandarin actually brings up a point. No doctor, no problems. That's a mindset that I've had that's not good.
Una Matata. Yeah.
Where it's just like, I don't want the bad news, so if I don't see a doctor, I don't get bad news, so I'm okay. But that's like,
That's fair to say.
yeah, it's like I get that, and I live that because I'm so socially awkward. I don't want to talk to a doctor about my problems. I don't want to feel weak and vulnerable in front of this strange person. I don't like it. I don't like the idea of just talking about shit like that or finding out that I'm frail and have all these issues and everything like that. It's just uncomfortable and I don't like it. But back on the subject of like having kids, like, dude, I don't want to live like that and like some dumb shit that could have been avoided and now my kids have to live without a dad. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the scariest part for sure. Is like I've always been like I'm like a hypochondriac, so I've always been like super like worried about my health and stuff. But like it's amplified to a different degree now that I'm like I have to be around here for Arya.
Yeah.
Like I gotta make sure I'm healthy.
It's like once you gain more responsibilities, it's like that's pretty morbid. Where I'm like, I don't really care if I die, you know what I mean? But I don't want to die because like I've got people that depend on me. It's like that's fucked up, man. Jeez. Fake health
I
news.
mean, it's like I care about like.
I'm not saying I want to die, but it's just like that's kind of where
it is for Arya and it's for Vanessa and my family and stuff like that. But like there are things that I still want to be able to achieve and do and and live out. Like so, I mean, it goes both ways for.
Yeah, but I only have 9 years to do that, Ryan. Or 8.
Yeah?
I don't know how old I'm turning.
Oh, that's right. You're right. You're back. Gotcha.
Oh man. Yeah, I don't know. Allie peaced out. I think Allie's like checked out. She's tired. She tie.
She's sleepy.
Y'all got anything y'all want to talk about? Any closing thoughts?
You want to share like you want to all share our favorite meme? Or
Yes.
a really good funny meme?
Yes, please.
Favorite meme.
I don't
Doesn't
think
have to
it's
be
really.
your favorite.
I don't think it's really a meme, but I just like that video of that little girl who's like, "Look at all those chickens."
That's good. Yeah, I like.
I'm
Because-
sorry. Well, I'm sorry. What?
You've never seen that video?
I don't think so.
Look it up on YouTube. It's so funny.
This one's my favorite meme. I'm
and I
so
s-
glad I still have it downloaded.
I say it all the time whenever I said it a lot this past weekend when I saw a bunch of deer on my like field work stuff.
A bunch of deers.
Yeah.
Why
Gosh.
did you correct her incorrectly?
Because it was fun.
And
I did that last night. Nobody noticed. So I'm glad you called me out
Oh.
on this time. What is this called? Chickens? Girl chicken?
look at all those chickens.
It's chickens. I'm pulling it up.
I know what you're.
No,
talking
I
about,
don't.
because
Like
I've
a
I don't know
line,
this.
Right?
I've seen the overdubbed ones where they put it over other shit.
Don't even have like an ad blocker.
No, because I support my fellow YouTubers.
Get out.
I sent
Got him.
chickens.
Okay, Curly, I sent you a bunch, but then the last one I sent is probably my favorite one.
It sucks that you can't hear the audio.
That was cute. That was cute. That was a wholesome
Look at
meme.
all
Yeah.
those chickens.
Look at all those chickens. All right. Jessica's pulling this up.
They're all.
This isn't just a house. It's a house. Fuck, that's really good. People who love Reuben sandwiches are like, hey, let me give the Reuben. It's true. It's true. Reuben's a good sandwich though. Fun frog.
Would you rather I send it to watch or just talk
What?
about it? 'Cause
Are you guys sending vines or memes?
I can't really think of a meme that I love, but there is this one like clip that I've been like losing my shit about lately. Just watching it.
God damn it. It's the image that just does it for me here. Say Amogus backwards, but then say balls at the end. Sogum of balls. So dumb.
Oh, did you see the
love
one
it.
I sent?
Nah, I'm still looking through these. Finally, extra medium. Dumb. What? Oh my god. Where do you find some of these? Oh my god. Chicken nut guts.
Just be on the internet, you know?
Jesus Christ, how hard are that's not even chicken nuggets anyway, that's onion rings.
I like that one too. That one's hilarious. I think about that one pretty often.
Nuggets. That one got me for no. That one should not have been that funny. That was so good. Nuggets. God damn. It's not only like Scarm, but it's two M's. Scarm and bled. Jelly ass. Bissicus, it gets worse the longer you look at it. God damn
One of
it.
those, it's the longer
Yeah.
you look at it, the worse it gets. I love those. Oh, that's gross.
Does that say oat meat?
All right, I'm getting loopy.
Fail.
I'm getting loopy
Hold
now.
on. Okay, while you watch Ryan real fast and play it or whatever, I have one I need to send you.
I have so many pictures of Andy that are like that.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm just going through the pictures that Jessica sent me. I'm making sure none of them are like, not that we have like any private like. That sounded wrong. I'm sorry.
What the fuck
All right.
is that?
When you get
That's
the
the
chance,
Diet Coke.
play this video, okay? I just sent the video after you watch Ryan's. What is happening? You guys are weird. No.
Let's see. Where's D-Rocks?
Don't forget Ryan sent one too.
Fuck you, Tony.
No, that was.
Oh man, yeah, that's a classic
I
right
think
there.
about that one.
Beep
often.
beep, you sad
So
fuck.
good.
It's so good.
I remember I sent it one day and Ryan's like, "Hey man, you all right?"
It's
I just made
like,
laughing
yeah,
at
it's
myself.
just
Yeah, I
fucking funny.
remember
Yeah,
that.
it's dark, but it's funny.
Have y'all ever seen the actual ending to this video? Because I until recently I had not.
I don't think I've seen this at all.
This is hilarious.
This one's really funny. Fuck you, Tony.
Tanner and I were joking around with this the other day.
I like the other one with the two college students.
Fuck you.
Fuck you! No, fuck you! Fuck you! What's your name? What's your name?
Part
Tony!
coming up with the names.
Fuck you, Tony! Fuck you! What's your name? What?
Oh my
What's your
God.
name?
Ezekiel.
Right here.
Fucking sucks!
The audio is really low on the stream.
Yeah, it's up as much as I can get it.
Dude, when he's like, Ezekiel, that name fucking sucks, and then he almost trips, like, it's, oh my God, it's so funny.
Actually, I could turn it up on my other sound source. Fuck
Turn it
you!
up via YouTube? YouTube it? Like,
The YouTube volume's up. It's my Google Chrome volume's down.
Fuck you! Fuck you!
Now fuck your mother!
Oh, fuck you! Fuck you! Hey! Guess what I got in this
Oh no.
that's a completely different guy on the other side. I thought it was just him yelling at him.
This ending, dude, I swear, it's so jarring.
God damn! Yeah, I didn't see that. I didn't see that
Oh
coming.
my god.
Shit. That was great. All right, Spogooter.
Perfect podcast
Now
is
y'all are
out
gonna have to
there,
listen
and
to
with
this
over
one.
2 million of today's most talked about podcasts available, Spotify is the best place to find
What the
one you
fuck?
love.
Where's this
Whatever you're
ad
into,
playing from?
On your ring.
Kurt, unmute
Listen.
me, yeah.
On your ring, Blanaba,
Blanab.
potato, cups, magno, fish, shrimp, orange juice, tartar cute,
Tired too.
person,
Sharded barf.
broken double chest burger, accident, steaky murder, food, ice cream, bicycle, sir, bark.
Passicle.
Hold on. God damn it. There was some good ones. The sharded barf.
Broken double chest burger.
Corey
Boken
sent this video
Darble
to me.
Chise Bargains.
Corey sent me that video like fucking
God damn
eons ago, and like him and I laughed. It was when we worked at Walmart together. Him and I laughed for days at this video.
God damn it.
Blenaba?
Sharp.
This reminds me of the guy who pronounces things incorrectly. That's a funny video. Or those videos are really funny.
I like the pergananant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The pregnant one. And my
God.
pergananant.
I don't know what this is, but I apparently watched it.
Hi, my name is Kerley Studios.
This video.
You can stop at
Oh,
I love this
yeah.
so much.
or just one. I don't need friends. They disappoint
Yeah.
me.
I
Disappoint-
quote this all the time too.
The
Same.
poses.
You
God
could
damn
stop
it.
at 5 or 6 stores, or just one. I feel like a deer in the headlights of love.
Honey, you've got a big storm coming. You could stop at 5 or 6 stores, or just one.
You could stop at 5 or 6 stores, or just one. Can I ask you kind of a weird question?
You could stop at 5 or
Weird
6
question.
stores, or just one.
Wait, no one can see me.
I am the queen of the universe.
Oh my God.
Waves part, and they engulf me, and the water is
What's your
warm.
question?
I can see the Statue of Liberty from here.
Damn it, man.
You could stop at 5 or 6 stores.
That old guy. What the
Stand
fuck?
at what you
Holy shit.
People say that time heals all wounds.
Audio listeners, I'm so sorry.
Oh my God. Oh, that was fantastic. Speaking of audio listeners, this Ryan, when are they expecting episodes now?
I'm gonna try to do it like every Wednesday. So the next episode will go up tomorrow.
Every Wednesday. Check out the previous episodes from long time ago, or catch these because it was at 1:00 in the morning. Jessica, thank you so much for joining us.
Funny videos. Yeah.
We'll go ahead and wrap it up. We'll have you on again for sure. If you want to we should have a podcast where we just share funny bullshit the entire time.
That'd be great. We could do another try not to laugh challenge. And
that's true.
Best material.
That would be.
I'm gonna lose all of them.
Yeah,
I mean,
I did.
The people who lose have more fun anyway. So
that's a good point. It's a good point.
Shit, when we did it, I lost at my own fucking videos.
Yeah,
I was laughing at every one of them. That's
what's gonna happen. All right, thank y'all so much for joining us, Allie, D-Rock, Ryan, Jessica. Jessica. We'll see you guys next 2 weeks. I always want to say next week, but it's next 2 weeks.
Well, it might be, right?
Oh yeah, we might possibly be next week. Might possibly, maybe. But stay tuned.
All
right, everybody. Peace out. Love y'all. Awkwardly wave goodbye.
Say goodbye to Sally. You didn't say goodbye to Sally.
Bye, Sally.
She's a PNG.
PNG still have feelings.
She's beautiful. Okay.